Hi, Sarah. Hit that like button if you want to ask.
I'm sorry. I scared you. I crossed the line. No, you scared me, but
Hit that like button.
apologize. I just really like you a lot, man. I want you to have a great time. I want you to be happy.
Hit that like. Drop your question. Let me know if you can hear me too. Hit that like button, y'all. If you're just getting in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button, drop your question. If you're a new subscriber, you have to wait 10 minutes. Welcome 16 people. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button if you want to participate in some free tarot. I do one card, one question for new subscribers. Anybody can donate. You guys can check out my channel for new updated content. We keep it positive over here. All right, so don't invite any negative energy in here. You guys can let me know if you can hear me. If you guys see my screen, let me know. And yeah, we're gonna get started. All right, hit that like, subscribe if you want to participate. Look at the title. The title has directions. The description has directions. So we'll start when people are chatting.
visit? You get more with Domino's $6.99 pizzas. With Chime, I can get paid when I want. Why do we accept waiting 2 weeks for payday? I work hard every day, but I don't get paid every day. Because of Chime, I don't have to wait to get paid anymore. With my pay, I can get up to $500 of my pay on my schedule. There's no interest, no credit checks, no mandatory fees. I love being in control of my money, and for the first time, I can control my payday. And you can too. And that's why I Chime. Join me at chime.com and get paid when you say. Make money moves with Dave. Scan the QR code to get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. No interest, credit check, or late fees. And access cash instantly when you transfer to Dave Checking. Download the Dave app today.
IRS. 3 letters that strike fear into everyone. And for good reason. The IRS is the most powerful collection agency on earth. And being in debt with the
Hello,
IRS
drop
has
your
serious consequences.
questions.
Oftentimes it begins with the IRS sending you a collection letter, but then escalates. And before you know it, you're having your paychecks garnished.
Hello. Can I ask, what does Juliet follow me around and not leave me alone? Why? Why does Juliet follow you around and not leave you alone? Do you guys hear me? Fine. You guys hear me? Why does Juliet follow you around and not leave you alone? Starry got the Wheel of Fortune. So Starry, it's your fate. This is your fate. Starry, it is your fate. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So your fate means this is your karma. This is a soulmate. This is somebody you had turmoil with, experiences with. This is just life. This is change. This is meant to happen. This is not a delusional situation. This was just destiny. It was just meant to happen. You're at the end of a completion though. The Wheel of Fortune talks about your luck changing and you having better luck. So this shouldn't be happening for that much longer. Just continue to ride the wave of life. That's what the Wheel of Fortune's all about. It's something that you can't really do. So and then you got the devil at the bottom of the deck. So this person's kind of like, they're tempted by you. They're kind of bound to you. They're obsessed. They're in bondage. They have some mental health issues. So continue to ride the wave. And no, just don't do that. Be the bigger person, in my advice. Be the bigger person and just stay in your lane. That's the best advice I can tell you, is stay in your lane. If it doesn't have anything to do with making money, I wouldn't invest in it. A wise woman would focus on her money, her own business, and mind her own business. You know, stop putting your energy into people that don't matter. That's what I would say. You need to basically stop trying to think you can control someone else. It's out of your hands. You need to like make more money. Basically, you need to make more money, because money is power. I know you want power over this person, but the power is in the money. So I will focus on making more money, because that's where your real power is. Success. So that's my advice for you. All right. Crystal asked the second question. So Crystal, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me first. Crystal, if you're here, let me know. Okay, Crystal, let me see. Does Reggie still like Crystal? Does Reggie still like Crystal? Yeah, you got the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles is this man. He's like working really hard right now. He's focused on like work, like putting in the hard work towards this Queen of Cups. So yeah, he does like you. He definitely doesn't want to rush the connection. He doesn't want to rush things. The fights. So what I could say about fights is probably because you're rushing shit. Like conflict usually happens through tension, and tension is because you need to slow down. So this is the type of connection where you have to be emotionally mature, nurturing, feminine, happy, romantic, faithful, and loyal. Because this situation is going to take a while to blossom. Like the love, it can't be rushed. It's going to take a while for the love to really harvest and be. You basically have to nurture this connection, and it's going to take a long time for things to really flourish. So this connection requires nurturing. There could be a lack of nurturing here, but yes, this person is invested into this and he does like you, but you need to nurture yourself and nurture this connection and be patient with this person because this is not a rushed situation. Arguments and fights usually happen because of like people are pressuring and rushing and confused and doing things fast. Take it slow. Take it slow. Okay, you're welcome. Reza, let me know if you're here, Reza. Yeah, you can read the title and read what it says in the title. You can drop a question and I'll just call people out from the chat. And if you're here, I can get to you. Reza. Okay, Reza. Will S choose you over T? I'm just gonna say, will S choose you over T? Will S choose you over T? Will S choose you? Okay, so what is your question? Let me see. Will S choose you over T? Will S choose you over T? You got the Chariot, but it kind of came out like kind of reversed, but still. The Chariot is like, it's in progress. It's in progress, so it's not for sure yet. So this person kind of feels like they're lacking the direction of this, like what they should do, basically. They haven't really decided. They kind of want to get on track, but they feel like a lack of control and a lack of direction, and they feel like they either are losing power or control over this connection. But they do want to get back on track because the Chariot talks about getting back on track in love, seeing things clearly, being able to overcome obstacles and be successful, putting in hard work. But it's kind of like right now, things are still a little in limbo. It's in progress. There's a lack of direction. There's a lack of power. They don't know if they should assert themselves or be aggressive. So I would say, let's say, nothing can stop me now. So yeah, they feel like wait a little bit of time, and I feel like this person will come around. I feel like nothing can stop them. Nothing's going to be able to stop them eventually. I feel like things will work out for you. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like things will work out with the Chariot. The Chariot is a very powerful card. It's a Cancer card. It's a card of overcoming problems and getting back on track. So I would say, yeah, but just give it some time. Yeah, see, in the bottom of the deck, you got the star. So the star talks about having a lot of hope, a lot of like contentment or renewal, having faith, healing. So maybe in this time of things getting back to get like things getting back on track, the situation is healing. Basically, it's healing. There's hope. There's peace. Basically, this person's finding their way back to you. So yeah, just trust and have faith is what I would tell you. It's a yeah, but it's in progress. Okay, I get tongue tied because it's just so many words. Okay, Sunice, I see Sunice, Tina, Sky High, and Rafaela. So Sunice, let me know if you're here. I don't know if that's how you say your name, Sunice, or I don't know. Okay. What's the energy around you? What's the energy around Sunice? Let's see. You got the Knight of Wands, so it's Sagittarius energy. You got a young man energy, a young masculine man energy around you. Knight of Wands he's kind of like known as the energetic guy who comes in and out of your life. This is a guy who's not committed. He just comes in to have fun. He's rebellious. He's a hero. He's conceited. He's confident. He's open-minded, free-spirited, sexy. He's a shameless person. He doesn't care what people think. This Knight of Wands brings a lot of passion towards you. So you have a lot of passion around you, fire sign energy. So that's what I could say. And this could be a lover because you got the lovers at the end of the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if this could be a choice in love or an option in love, but that's what you got. Okay, moving on. Tina, are you here? And then we're gonna do Sky High. Tina, Sky High, and Rafaela. Tina, if you're here, let me know. Tina, if you're here, let me know. All right, Tina, let's see. Good morning. Is Alan being romantically involved with Kay behind Tina's back? Is Alan being romantically involved with Kay behind Tina's back? Is A romantically involved with Kay behind Tina's back? All right, so you got the Queen of Wands, but it's sideways. So the Queen of Wands came out sideways. So there's some blockages. There's some negative energy that needs to be cleared out, but I feel like it's a yes card. The Queen of Wands talks about a woman who is like very attractive, confident, outgoing, assertive. She's the life of the party. She's like the best queen of the deck. So it is a yes card. This woman is like very independent type of woman. So this is kind of like a romantic woman, I would say. But there is some negative energy here as well, but it is a yes card. So you did get a yes card, Queen of Wands, sideways with some blockages. But yeah, there is an attractive woman showing up here. If this is not you, this is a fire sign energy. Someone with fire sign energy. And the bottom of the deck is, yes, another woman. Wow, there's two women popping up. So the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles woman. So somebody here who's financially stable as well. So there's two women showing up here. So I would say it's a yes. Okay. Now don't mark my words. Just, take it lightly. All right, Sky High. You're next. Sky High. If you're here, let me know. Sky High. If you're here, let me know. All right. Sky High. What does this guy HS feel for me? What does HS feel for Sky High? What does HS feel for Sky High? All right. So this HS guy, okay. So the card that came out is the Hierophant. So maybe he feels like you guys can be in a conventional, traditional relationship that leads to like conventional, hold on. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so this HS guy feels like maybe you guys could be in a traditional marriage type setting, something conventional that has values and like that's done by a church, that's done like, you know, like some conventional shit, basically. He kind of sees that like maybe down the line you guys could be that type of couple, like with some consistency, some religion, and some faith. You guys could basically have like a godly relationship. But I do see the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So when it comes to love, he kind of feels like you're indecisive, like you haven't really chose him to be loyal to. He feels like you're kind of loyal to somebody else or you have other options. So you need to make up your mind if like you want to be with him, I guess, long term. Because he kind of sees this as something like he could build on, maybe a family someday. He's ready to embrace the tradition or the traditional side of things with the Hierophant, but he kind of feels like you're still stuck between two relationships or two people. So that's what I got. We're blocking that negative energy, returning it back to sender. She probably didn't even say that. So thank you. All right. Next person, Rafaela. Rafaela, if you're here, let me know. You're welcome. Rafaela, let me know if you're here. If Rafaela isn't here, let's go on to the next person, Chelsea. Chelsea, let me know if you're here. All right, Rafaela's here. Thank you for waiting and being patient. I would like to know if I actually get the job in Lima in these 2 months. Will you get the job in Lima in 2 months, Rafaela? You got the Two of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. So it's a maybe card. You got the Two of Swords. It feels like right now the Two of Swords is kind of saying you're at a crossroads. It's a difficult decision. You have some opposition. Maybe you're torn between which route you want to take. So it's a maybe. But at the bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Pentacles, which talks about a solid beginning, like good news coming your way, like money being invested into your life, like you making money, developing your money. So I would say keep going, stay on track. You know, I feel like you're on the right track. I just feel like you need to make a strong decision when it comes to this job. Okay. But it's a maybe. I almost want to say it's like a yes. So, but it's still up in the air. That's what I feel like. With the Two of Swords, it's like they're making a decision. You're welcome. Yep. Keep the faith alive. Chelsea, if you're here, let me know. Chelsea, let me know if you're still here. I know you said here, but I don't know if you're here. Let me know if you're here. Or DG, let me know if you're here. DG, and then Serena. Let me know if you're here. Katori, let me know if you're here. Will I receive an email with good news regarding my job interview? Will Chelsea receive an email with good news regarding your job interview? Let's see. You got the Star and you got the Lovers. So you got two good cards. You got hope, peace, contentment, faith, renewal, perseverance. So, and you got the Lovers. So this means out of all the options, they're going to choose you because you have shared values. You might even have soulmates in a union partnership here. So I would say yes. The universe tells me that I can trust my dreams. So basically, trust your dreams, Chelsea. DG. Let's see what DG's talking about. Hey, Lauren, I hope you're good. Let's pin this. I don't do 2 questions anymore. I just do 1 question, DG. But let's see what you said. Should I give him another chance? Not sure if you're taking more than 1, but if you are, did she want me there? Should I give him another chance? Let's just focus on should I give him another chance? Let me know if you're here. And I see y'all questions. I'm getting down to y'all questions. DG, I don't know if you're here or not, but if you're not here, Serena, Katori, Serena, Sarah, and then Katori. Okay, you're here. All right, and then we'll move on to the next. All right, DG. DG asks, should I give him another chance? Should DG give them another chance? You got the Judgment card. Ooh, you got the Judgment card and you got the 8 of Swords. DG. So this tells me you are going to think about a reconciliation, but it's not going to happen yet. It's going to happen when you see like a new perspective. Right now, you could be feeling trapped, restricted, anxious, victimized, hopeless, powerlessness. You need to change your perspective. These 2 cards, the Judgment and the 8 of Swords, is big time. You need a spiritual awakening. So basically, you need to allow the angels to bring you through a spiritual awakening. And then you're going to be like, okay, I see a brand new vision, you know, so I'm no longer holding on to the past. I can actually forgive this person and then give them a second chance. So that only happens in the spirit world. You get what I'm saying? So like the Judgment card talks about like judging this person more fairly, not judging them as harshly, giving them, you know, another chance, you know, being more in alignment with them. So you have to wait on this because right now you're feeling like the 8 of Swords, which is you don't see it coming yet. You don't see it happening. Like you might even be isolating yourself a little bit. So I would say wait on this, you know, second phase, you know, this new phase coming, but it's a yes. I would say there's a reconciliation happening in the future. So yeah, that's what I see. Serena and Sarah and Katori, let me know if you're here. Thank you. Thank you for always coming through. I appreciate you. All right. Awesome. Hope it works for you. Serena, let's see, Serena. What's XAD's next actions towards Serena? What's XAD's next actions towards Serena? So you got a lucky card, Serena. Oh, you got 2 lucky cards, Serena. So the X next actions, he came out as the King of Pentacles. So I would say when it comes to the King of Pentacles, this is the type of man that's mature, that's like focused on their work and their money. So he's like committed towards making money so that he could provide for you. So basically you got the 2 of Wands. I mean the 2 of Cups. You got the 2 of Cups. You got the 2 of Cups. So basically, like, this is somebody that still wants to reconnect with you, talk to you, be with you, and provide for you. So this is somebody that still sees love with you. Yeah. You see all these girls? These are all girls asking me questions.
What the fuck is this picture?
Okay,
This
cool.
soft.
Cool.
They did lie on you.
They did. They do be lying.
They lied on you bad.
They be
Shit dry
lying.
about this.
My hair don't be dry. I don't know what they talking about. All right, see you later. All right, Sarah, if you're here, let me know. Sure, we're going down the chat. Just hit the like, drop your question, and when I call your name, I'll, do your reading. But Sarah, if you're here, let me know. If you're here, Sarah. So if Sarah is here, she's next. Katuri is next. Sarah's Katuri, Anita, Anaya, and then, yeah, that's it. All right, Sarah. And then Pastel Dreams, if you're here too. All right, Sarah. Will I receive a happy birthday message from CE even though we're in no contact currently? Will Sarah receive a happy birthday message from CE even in no contact? Dang, the cards that drop on the ground, I'm almost convinced that's a fucking sign. Okay. So, Sarah, even though you and this person are in no contact, you did get the no contact card. You got the 7 of Swords. So that's making me feel like there is some self-deception going on. Like you're either deceiving yourself or the person you're talking about, they're deceiving themselves. Like you guys are basically not in a good space right now. So like the 7 of Swords is like sneaking away from people, like being sneaky, like cheating, deceiving, lying, being dangerous, having risky behavior, an enemy in your midst. This is like somebody that's not seeing consciously, that's not taking conscious effort, that's not vibrating off consciousness. Is somebody that's like being controlled and manipulated, and like this is somebody that's not ready to really come towards you. But I do see the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. So your family is going to be celebrating with you. I don't know. Somebody might visit you on your birthday, though. I want to say somebody, but it's going to be like a loved one. Because you got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. So basically, it's going to be somebody that maybe give you a gift. You're going to inherit something, get some money, or a family member is going to do something for you. But I do see whoever you're asking about, it's a 7 of Swords. Like, it's a big maybe. It's not a no, but it's a maybe. But they're kind of being sneaky about it. There was either some deception going on or there is some deception going on. So that's what I see. It's like, it's a big maybe. I do see you getting some type of gifts from family, loved ones, 10 of Pentacles. So, but yeah, that's what I see right now. All right. Sorry about that. I hope your birthday goes well, though. Don't let nobody ruin it. Okay. Let's see. So, Katuri and then Pastel Dreams. Katuri, let's see what your question is. Katuri asks, how will be this week for me? How will be Katuri's week? Let's see. You got the Chariot. That's good. So when it comes to your week, you're going to overcome any obstacles. You're going to have strong willpower. You're going to have a lot of success, determination. You're working hard. You're concentrated. You're disciplined. You have high standards. So basically, you're in control. So like you're going to get back on track when it comes to love, when it comes to just being, you know, seeing things clearly. The Chariot is here to help you. Just like nothing can stop you, basically. So you got the Chariot. So that's Cancer energy. And then you got the Star at the bottom. So this means you have a lot of hope for the future. You just need to trust in your dreams more. I see a lot of healing, a lot of faith, positivity, rejuvenation. So you got 2 positive cards, so it should go positive. And you got the 7 and the 7. That's good. A lot of spiritual energy around you. So let's see. Pastel Dreams. You asked, why are people mean to Pastel Dreams? Capricorn. Why is people mean or rude to Pastel Dreams? Capricorn. Let's see. You got the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Swords, Pastel Dreams. So Queen of Cups talks about why are people mean to the Queen of Cups? Because you're very nurturing. Like you're very feminine, secure in who you are. You just get easily hurt. So the Queen of Cups, because she's so sensitive, and you said you have Cancer in your chart. So Queen of Cups, this is your water sign energy. Because you're so intuitive, you're loyal, you're faithful, you're a daydreamer, you're psychic, you have a lot of good attributes about you. You're shy, but you get easily hurt. So you have to learn how to set boundaries and protect your heart and protect your mind, because you have a psychic energy about you, and people want to use that and take advantage of that and manipulate that. So when people see like they can't do that to you, you know, that's when people try to like abuse that. So like I do see the 7 of Swords is deceptive energy. So like people are sneaky, people are deceptive, people are cheaters, liars. They have risky behaviors. They're enemies in disguise. They're dangerous people. They lack a consciousness. So they're being like, they're doing this because like their consciousness is not focused on God. They don't have good intent. Like they lack consciousness. They don't have no tact. They're just tricksters. So just know you got the Queen of Cups. So that's a good card. Just keep being nurturing, keep loving yourself. Set your boundaries. You know, don't let people abuse you or take advantage. People like to take people's kindness for weakness. That's just how people are, you know. Anaya, let me know if you're here. Anaya, are you here? Anaya? Anaya's next. All right. Anaya, what are the messages from V to me? Anaya, what are the messages from V to Anaya? You got the Page of Swords. So V is a Page of Swords, and you got the Moon at the bottom of the deck. So the message from V, this is a young man who is still like a friend, like a colleague to you. And this is somebody who likes to gossip and spy. They're a curiosity kid. They could be curious about you. They're defensive. They're protective. They don't really trust in themselves a lot, but they're trying to gain trust again in relationships and in communication. This is somebody you can communicate with, talk to, though. The Page of Swords is communicator. But you got the moon at the bottom. So the moon talks about trust your intuition more when it comes to this person, or this person needs to trust their intuition a lot more. This person trusts in illusions and fantasies, and that can cause a lot of misunderstandings. So be mindful when you're dealing with this person to listen to your intuition a lot more. Don't be fearful. This person can cause some fear. Be patient with this guy, I see as well. That's what I got. Taylor, I see you. Sag girl, I see you. Drop your question. Anita, your question. Anita, who's coming towards Anita in their love life? Who's coming towards Anita in their love life? Anita, your love life is kind of like at a standstill. You got the Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Anita. So basically, when it comes to your love life, there could still be a lover from your past. Or this could be you not taking new love offers. You could be stuck on somebody from your past. Four of Cups talks about not accepting new love offers. Still being interested in reuniting with someone from your past. Being stagnant because of it. This person that you're stuck on, they are not coming back. Because the Knight of Swords talks about somebody who's kind of like impulsive and they rush things and they hurt people with their words. They're not the best suitor for a relationship. They could be seeking other relationships. So I don't know. That's what I got. The Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Anita. Okay, let's do Taylor. Taylor, will my hearing go in a positive direction? Will Taylor's hearing go in a positive direction? Will Taylor's hearing go in a positive direction? Dan, you got the Judgment and the Eight of Swords as well. Yes, you're gonna be judged fairly. You're gonna be judged again. They're gonna see you through new eyes, I hear and I see. Either somebody is gonna forgive somebody and renew some type of contract. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna be in alignment and things are gonna go in your favor. You might not see it yet working this way, but I feel like things are gonna improve for you. So that's what I see. You're gonna have a lot of support. Okay, Sag girl, does M want me to move with him? Sag girl, does M want me to move with him? Sag girl, does M want me to move with him? The Page of Pentacles is a yes. That's laying the foundation down and building on a solid foundation, investing into this connection for like a loyal, bright future. There's good news on the horizon. You got the Ace of Swords, so it's the start of a brand new, clear vision with this person. Clear communication possibly as well. Don't rush it though. This is a patient type of situation, okay? Sweta Padma. That means don't rush it. Can't be like with a page, like whenever you get Pentacle cards, it's non-rushed. That means this person is moving slow because they're focused on like doing things perfectly because they want to lay good foundation. So like, can't rush that type. It's not a fire sign energy. Fire sign is like action, power, energy. Pentacles is like earthly, grounded energy. So you gotta be patient with Pentacles when they come out. Sweta, do you see me and AD coming into a relationship? Do you see me and AD coming into a relationship? You got the Queen of Swords and the Star. Queen of Swords is a yes card. This talks about an independent woman, maybe even a single woman. This is a woman who hopes for honesty in their relationships. So if you were to get into a relationship, you would hope this person is trustworthy and honest and communicates good and can take the type of behavior you give out, because the behavior you give out is not romantic. It's very like logical. You like logic over romance. But you do have a lot of hope here. You got the star card, so you're like hoping that you have intimacy again with this person. I would say keep the hope alive. It's a yes. Okay, so that's what I got. Perul, you're the last person. I see. Perul, H, current feelings for you and no contact. You got 3 of Wands. So in no contact, this H person feels like the future is much brighter. If you guys were to reconnect again, it would be in the future. This person possibly looks down the line in confidence that if they work hard right now and put in a lot of work, there could be good times in the future. So I would say yes. And you got the Page of Cups at the bottom. So basically the Page of Cups is the beginning of like a romance. Yeah. So yeah, I would say trust in the future of this if there's no contact right now. Be patient as well, I see. All right. Let's see. AA. Elham AA. Does A have romantic feelings for me? That's one question. Does A have romantic feelings for Elham AA? Does A have romantic feelings for Elham AA? Yes, you got the 2 of Cups. It's a loving connection, a happy couple, a potential relationship, a potential soulmate. There's attraction. Okay, so you got the yes for that one. Is he thinking about coming back to Elham AA? All right, you got the 5 of Cups reversed, which is a yes. This person plans on getting help to forgive and rejoining. So yeah, this person possibly could come back to you after they get the help they need to forgive and rejoin again. So I would say yeah. All right, Key. Is M the person for me at this time? Is M the person for Key at this time? You got a no card. You got the 5 of Wands. Anita, we did your question already. You missed it. Rewind it, baby. I could tell you what came out. But Key, you got the 5 of Wands. So it's not time right now, but you got the Ace. You got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like timing-wise, it's not the exact time, but I feel like you have a lot of love coming your way. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new phase in love coming from somebody, but it might not be exactly right now because I do see like disagreements. Let's see. Star shine. What does Leo find attractive about me? What does Leo find attractive about Starshine? You got the Queen of Swords, Starshine, and the Chariot. I feel like what they feel is attractive about you, Queen of Swords and the Chariot, is that you are very like independent. You're good with communicating. You're witty. You're funny. You're fair. You do give people constructive criticism. You're strong. You're objective, insightful. You overcome obstacles with determination, strong willpower, hard work. You have good standards, and you do try to go towards being successful. So that's what I got. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yo creo que ya me da, ¿qué puso a decir? Yo creo que mañana venga ya. Haremos cena, que Nico no va con la pinta, ¿no?
Sí, ya viene. ¿Tú lo tienes?
No.
Ya va, a ver de una vez.
Hombre, mira, ustedes van mañana.
All right, guys, I think that was enough. We did a good job this live. That was a good live. S24, drop your question. Will Deaton reach out to S24? Will Deaton reach out to S24 this week? Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands. That's talking about like a fire sign energy kind of rushing in. It just kind of means that they have more energy this week to possibly contact you. So like they'll be in more passionate energy. So like the Knight of Wands talks about rushing in with flirty energy, in a hurry, passionate, conceited, rebellious, brave, spiritual, excited, sexy, warm. But as soon as they come in, they leave too. Yeah, but you got the Eight of Wands at the bottom as well. So I do see communication. Eight of Wands talks about contact, getting a lot of like news and text messages and phone calls and things speeding up again. So possibly I see it coming. I don't know exactly if it's this week, but I do see things speeding up again. Somebody on their way, a text message coming, or some type of contact, because you got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, which is both fire sign energy, which is like energetic energy, passionate energy, news, travel. You could be waiting in limbo a little bit, but yeah, I do see possibly. Wait for it to pass though. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'll be back.